Welcome back, everybody, to the show.
Hey, how's it going?
I beat you to it.
I know you did.
I came in hot and hard this time.
Heavy. So heavy. It almost took me back a little bit.
Boom.
Back.
Yeah, see, because you tried to get me last time. I wasn't even paying attention.
Trying to get you.
Bam.
Whatever.
So here we are again.
Hi.
The Justin and McKinzie to be determined podcast. The podcast. The show.
The show, if you will.
All right. So we're back again. Let's start us off how we always do. Is anything interesting going on in the world that we want to talk about?
How we do's.
We finished up the Olympics.
The Olympics wrapped it up strong. Oh my gosh. Did anybody else catch the men's freestyle halfpipe ski?
I didn't think that's where you were going to go with it. I thought we were going to talk about men's hockey, maybe a little ladies hockey, because that's what was going
Overrated. Overrated.
It wasn't just the men's freestyle. It was mixed teams because it had ladies and men's on the team.
I only saw the men's.
You're crazy.
I only saw men, boys go down.
You're talking where they shot down and went up and then did all the flips in the air with the skis?
No. I'm
Which
talking
one?
about the half pipe.
Oh, yeah, no, that was men's.
That's what is that now? I feel like that's what I said.
Well, you know, I watched a lot of Olympics and I watched a lot of guys flip around on ice.
That's true.
I was talking to my mom about this, and I was like, you know, the biggest difference between the summer and the winter Olympics is anything you do in ice or the snow is interesting, you know?
Well, what did I see one lady say? She's like,
excuse me.
The Winter Olympics is like the Summer Olympics rabid cousins. Like...
Well, yeah, that's what I'm just saying. It's like you could take anything that you were doing, even in the Summer Olympics, and be like, you know, if we did that on ice.
Yeah.
Like,
strap some knives
like
on
I
the
watched,
bottom of our feet,
like, right. I watched the men's speed skating with Stoles, who took like the 500 and the 1,000 and then silver in the 15 or something like that. It's the same thing as running around in a freaking circle or in a freaking oval when you're watching track, only there's blades involved in it and it's on ice and it's like, yeah. And you get to wear a condom suit. You know, it makes you wonder, how come the people in the Summer Olympics don't got to wear condom suits? It would make them less wind resistant. Maybe because they don't get going fast enough.
Maybe because it's cold AF out on the ice. Do you see them, like...
cut down on the resistance.
The people who are in the bobsleds, like, smacking themselves all hard because
because it was cold. I guess it was pretty frosty. I guess they kind of had weather like we do, where it was really frosty a good couple of days, and then it would like heat up. Like we watched, I think it was the women's cross country. We talked about this, and it started getting all slushy because it was a warmer day that day, and and it was like kind of raining and stuff like it does. So it was like got all slushed up. But then there were days like in the evenings when they're doing the bobsled and shit like that, when these guys and gals are out there like smacking their legs like, come on, we got to warm up a little bit here, and they're all standing over there in their jackets like, okay, and then they don't get out of them until like, all right, it's time to go, you know.
I want to know who else had a shit week this week. This week sucked.
I don't know if I would say I had a shit week overall. The last couple days have been a little rough. I'm having an issue with one of my machines at work, and it's really irritating me, and I'm just not happy about it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I've been inside of that thing and trying to get it to it's a long whole fucking story that I'm not going to get into. But anyways, yes, so the last couple of days, the beginning actually started out okay.
No, you know what I'm excited about?
What?
I'm excited about this week being done. And I'm really excited about what comes afterwards, because I always feel like I have some of the worst moods and just some of the worst just intenseness right before something banging happens. Like...
Oh, I get what you're saying. So you feel like you're paying it forward a little bit before something.
Maybe I'm hoping
not that
so.
maybe
like,
not exactly like that, but yeah.
Like, I'm just anticipating warm weather this week. Upcoming is going to be coldish, or
the weekend's supposed to suck. So,
but then you got warmer weather coming, and t-shirts and sandals.
End of the speaking of this weekend, it's end of the walleye season here in Minnesota.
Tell me when you caught one.
I was just going to say, the other day I was talking to my wife. I was like, I really got to get out one more time. It's the end of the walleye season. And she's like, that should be the last thing you're worried about. like when was the last time you caught a walleye, bud? Like,
really though.
Let's be real here. And so, yeah, but
I still believe in you.
Well, someday I'll catch one.
You'll catch one.
I hear they all been pretty tiny this year, though, so I'm not even upset. I'm not even worried about it, I don't want one of those tiny-ass walleyes anyways.
No.
Some good northerns out there. Crappie flops coming up.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to go try and do, but
Why
I don't know.
You?
Because I'm poor.
The crappie flop. Just grab a bucket.
Yeah, no, it's 12 out there. I'm not going to sit out on a bucket in 12-degree weather. On a lake?
Yes. On
a bucket?
Yes.
Why, when I have an ice igloo tent thing?
Because it's for a good cause.
Do you you don't have to be on a bucket for that.
I thought you did.
I don't think on this one, because they even let you fish the other lakes.
Oh, that's right. You're right.
So how are they? They got people that are like, you son of a bitch.
You're right.
Apparently you can even take from one lake and bring them over to the judge. Seems a little sus to me, but I guess if you're willing to drive way across creation, go grab a big ass crappie just to win some small town fishing competition.
What did my uncle say? The last year's one was only 5 inches.
5 inches.
Because they're so.
It's like this.
It was so non-existent. It's
yeah.
The fish know when it's going to be the crappie flop.
Yeah. They're like, nuh-uh. They can sense it.
Well, no. Well, our biggest dilemma right now, just fishing in general, is you don't have an extension for your really badass ice auger that I got you.
Oh, yeah, I got one of those pistol augers that you put on your drill.
And it's what?
It works real well.
Isn't it a 10? Isn't it a 10?
It's a 10-inch, yeah, on the diameter of it there, but it only goes down I don't know, 28 feet, Jesus, 28 inches or something like that. Yeah. And a lot of the ice that's out there right now is 30, 35 inches.
Yeah.
Thick.
Real thick.
Saw some pictures online. It's Jesus.
Yeah.
And that's hard to tell from a picture online, how deep a hole is. But I mean, you could look at these and be like, woohoo.
Anyway, I'm really excited that it's the weekend.
Me too.
I'm very excited about it. I'm going to have a sleepover with my sister tomorrow. Really excited about that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I am going to, I don't know what I'm going to do this weekend. Maybe sit on my tuchus.
You took?
I fixed the tub last week. That was cool.
Did.
We've been having issues with we should just have a Justin's Fix It portion of our show, because every week it seems like, Justin, we're not there and fixed one random fucking item.
Only if I can be like, McKenzie completed this book.
I don't care.
Okay. McKenzie completed
I don't know
books.
if it was we'll see. I won't bore you all with this, but yeah, no, I fixed the tub. It's been leaking forever into the basement. I've tried 100 times to tighten it up, and I replaced the seals, and it's still, if it got even a little bit clogged, it would just start. And last, what was it, 2 weeks ago, flooded the basement pretty much because all the water just went outside of the pipe. I don't know how there could be pipes there. I could see the pipes, and I saw the water coming out of the sides, but God bless you. I'm telling a story here. Okay. And the water was just coming out like there wasn't even a pipe there. It was just all over the place. So I finally decided I'd just replace the whole fucking...
And he did, and it works wonderfully.
So far.
Super excited about it.
Good luck to us. Mm-hmm. Now we can start framing stuff in and finishing the basement.
Cheers.
And flooding it out all the time. So, let's see. How was... There's pretty much anything else exciting happening out there in the world? I mean, there's always exciting stuff happening in the world, but a lot of that stuff I don't even fucking want to talk about.
Just that I finished 2 books.
Oh, yeah. What 2? You read or heard?
Read. I've also finished 3.
It takes me months to finish a book, and not because I'm an illiterate ass. I can read a book. I'm actually capable of, doing speed reading.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm pretty good. I never thought I would be. When somebody first told me about it, and I'm like, so you like kind of like jump paragraphs and stuff like that, but going through college, like you almost had to learn how to do it to get through like some of the texts, especially as a historian major. Like they'd be like, we're going to need you to read like 15 books this semester. And it's like, holy shit. So, you know, you got pretty good at skimming the information there.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I can actually read pretty quickly, but I don't like to do that. I like to just read it out. And it takes me like months sometimes to read a good book.
I finished
because I'll never read it.
And The Mirror.
In a week? How many pages were these? Were these short stories?
No, they're like 500 plus pages. Brims, in all fairness, though, I have been on the worst hiatus for reading. Like, I really have. I haven't read since January. Like, hit it.
And then in 1 week, you just decide to knock out 2 books. Like, I don't think I think the last time, again, I did that was in college.
And I'm halfway through another book right now that I'm actually really excited about. This one's my favorite so far of the year. It's When the Moon Hatched. It came out 2 years ago. I'm very excited about this book.
How far are you into it?
I'm just over half. I think I'm on like 350 something. And there's 543 pages in this book. I'm pumped about this book. Like, it's good.
I think that's awesome that you just, I don't know. It's good to see people still reading. I think it's awesome that you read. I don't even care what it is you're reading. Like, with as much
craziness that I have going on in life.
Well, not just your life, but I mean in general out there, like all the other distractions, streaming, TV, you know, podcasts. There are just so many things out there that can distract you, and the fact that you get out there and just read like that, that's cool.
I think that's why I do it, because like I get so anxious and so just like depressy sometimes, especially in the winter, you know, but I feel like sometimes you need to escape.
Right.
And what better way? Oh, yeah, that's why it sucked. Okay.
Oh, I knew it. I didn't even realize. Anyways.
I just need an escape sometimes. And it's a fantastic way to do it. It stretches your mind, or your imagination.
Oh, I agree.
Problem solving. It gives you like a feel for like wanting to think differently, get a different perspective. Like sometimes you just hate the book and sometimes you just love it.
No, I get you. I used to read a lot more. I don't know. I'm distracted by all that other crap out there. I do like to meditate though when I get a chance to.
Yeah.
This is one of my jams.
I have a very loud inner voice.
You know, I think it's about like not so much. I'd heard something at one point, or read it, or I don't know what it was, but it was more about embracing it and not allowing it to take over, but let it be back there, just running its mind, but don't pay attention to it as best you can. Like, accept the fact it's going to be there, you know, but let that be, because most of the time when you meditate, there's all kinds of distractions. You know, there's sounds that all of a sudden you start noticing and stuff like that. And for me, I actually find it a little calming that I've got that voice back there, because it's drowning out all the other crap that's out there. You
know, because I am a more boisterous inner voice. That's why, again, reading.
Right.
It's like a movie in my head. I can see everything. It's beautiful. But same goes with meditating. When I do meditate, it does end up being a leading meditation. So I will lead myself through. Yeah. Like one of my favorite meditation. I have a few meditations that I do, like a cleansing meditation, an energizing meditation that I'll do sometimes in the morning. But like when I really need to clear my mind, I walk through a jungle. I don't know how I landed there, but you picture a serene scape, and every time you meditate, you go a little bit further. I
climb a winter mountain.
Nice.
Yeah. I always, for the longest time, there's a few other scenes I have. I also have one where I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like we're all floating off of like the Himalayan mountains.
Oh, cool.
like it's a bunch of us all meditating and we all rise at once. And it's almost like I feel like it's a community meditation, like not to get all meta and mystic on it and stuff like that. But like, and as you raise and lower as you are raising and lowering your meditation level and stuff like that. And so, but anyways,
I like that.
That's more of a real when I'm getting really deep into it. But most of the time, yeah, when I start out, it starts out me hiking to camp on a mountain. And I have like all my gear and stuff like that, and I'm hiking up there and stuff. So that's cool.
Very cool.
I was wondering if other people did it like.
No, it's not a guided meditation. It's more like I don't know if you would call it a leading meditation, but you
almost a dream walk.
Yeah.
You know, more than a meditation, like it's almost like a walk in your mind, you know, like
yeah, it's definitely meditative though, because like I know that like every time I do it, I get further and further and further. Like I get up to the waterfall. I have to find, or I pass a fallen log, and then I get to the waterfall, and then I have to get past a large spider web. Like each time, and it's sometimes they're very representative because you just let your mind wander in escape.
But you always have to start over at the beginning.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know how we got off on this topic, but
I think reading.
Oh yeah.
And trying to escape the world and
that's what it was.
Mind.
Yeah, good call. All right.
No, I think it's important, and I think it's funny how millennials are so into like that self-repair and like self-reflection and just like doing, because a lot of people our age are reading books, are meditating, are carving out time to make sure that they have some peace. And I think that's fantastic. I think that shows that we're heading like as humans.
I think that, you know, as millennials, we went through a lot of
shit.
Turmoil, and I think every generation does. Like, don't get it twisted. You know, like people talk about like, oh God, we're living in the craziest times. Like, there were the 60s, you know, like 68 was crazy, you know, like people getting murdered and politicians dropping and stuff. But exactly. But, and again, not to get way off on that.
Here, and then the people coming from you know, it goes down and people, like people born in the 60s, they're a little bit more gruff. You know, but then babies from people from the 60s are a little bit more, or that.
Well, right. No, I get what you're saying. But no, that's what I was going to say. And I think that that's part of like the personalities that you get. Like, you know, you experience tough times. Like even again, it's not to tout the history major thing, but throughout time, you know, you even look at books that were written like, you know, Leviathan and stuff like that, where these were written during times where times were tough, you know, and so you get this, you know, woe is us, you know, the world is more bad than good, and it's, you know, and then you have these other times where, you know, it's more of a Locke kind of approach, you know, humans are more good than evil. We go through ebbs and flows and stuff, and I think that's what it is. And, you know, again, not to get off on it there, I think the times we're in are more on a downward slope than an upward slope, but yeah, and you need those escapes,
great shadow,
right? And you need those escapes and stuff like that, and I think that's why millennials, you know, tend to find those whimsical escapes and stuff like that, because it does break a lot of what's going on out there in the world. But yeah, anyways. Potentially a to be determined topic or anything. I'm
having a good time.
Me too.
I had a very just weird week. Honestly, it wasn't a bad week. It wasn't a shit week. It was just a strenuous.
It was a weird week. I'll give you that.
Strenuous week, and I'm
started out weird, ended not great,
ended not fantastic. Real wily.
But we're here with you people now, and that's what's great.
I'm just like bound up like a little fucking rubber band, just ready to go off and do nothing, and it's fantastic. I'm so excited.
Oh, God, that's how I felt earlier. I had to take a nap.
Excited.
I was so wound up, I was just like, I'm going to bed.
I wish I could do
No, I was so pissed off
God,
and
you're
so
making
wound up that I was like, you know what? I was like, I cannot do anything with this. I was like, if I stay up and like go hang out and watch something, like I'm gonna be fucking just. I was like, and I was starting to get a nasty little headache, and I was like, I'm out. And I went and took a nap, and life has been glorious since. I reset my day. It's glorious. And now we're hanging out with you people, and that's where it's at.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So you want to do some to be determined?
Might as well. I mean, we are here.
To be determined. One of these days we'll have music there, but in the meantime, we're just going to riff. Okay, that's enough of that. All right, let's get the list up here. You rolling the dice this week?
Yeah, since you stole my turn last week.
I did not, and I looked at the video. No, it was my legit turn. Our listeners will back me up on that.
Okay.
All 10 of you. And we love it.
So we were
all of you.
Favorite fantasy world was it last week?
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Let's go. It's been a while.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit him with the list.
Hit him with the list. Oh, you want to take a turn?
You hit him with the list. Then I hit him with the list last time. No, I did.
1 and 2.
What do you mean? Oh, I like.
Two,
I go, you go. I go, you go.
Yeah. Rock paper scissors.
That seems really
Fine. Read it
much.
off.
No, you read it off.
You read it off.
Fine.
Thanks.
All right. Number 1 on the list. These, and it don't mean it's the important. It's just the way the dice rolls. We got a 10-sided die. In case you guys haven't figured this out yet, we take a 10-sided die. We roll the die. We've got 9 items on the list. If you roll 10 or 0 on this die, you get to pick the to be determined topic of the week. Every week we go through. We pick one of these fun, cheeky topics.
Justin gets lucky.
Every time. All right. Number 1, taboos and their effects on us. Number 2, narration importance in audiobooks. Yeah. Number 3, the economics and mental payoffs, debts of hobbies. Wow, that's a wordy one. Teleportation versus invisibility. So optimal apocalypse professions and or skill sets. Oh, wow. Meet anyone ever, like throughout history, ever.
Wrote that one. You could tell the difference between Justin's writing and mine.
I wanted to meet a dinosaur. Ideal vacation situation destination. If you were in charge of the universe, would you create an afterlife? Oh, that's going to be so deep. And last on the list so far, do you think you could survive in the woods? Like on your own, I guess? Like on your own, I guess. With, I don't know. We'll talk about it if we ever get there. All right. Let's throw them bones.
Give me a good topic this week. Are you fucking with me?
Number 9.
Do you think you could survive in the woods?
Yes.
Fun facts. Justin and I have survived in the woods.
Yeah, we did. With the fam.
But I guess that's not as survival as it could have been, I suppose. It was pretty fucking rough.
Okay, so we decided to this is just a quick little history on us. Hey, here you go. We decided when we moved to Minnesota we were going to homestead a piece of property up in Duluth. Yeah, 7-acre piece of property. Really nice. Yeah, out middle of nowhere. Literally. A really nice area, beautiful forest up in the North Woods there. And the reason I say, we survived, I put that in quotations, is because we sold our house and had money, and we bought a piece of property and decided to basically camp for 6 months of our lives, and then get.
We were doing great.
Yeah.
We were. We.
And then there was this, like, I don't want to be this way. There's this reality of winter coming, where it was like, well,
we had a plan to hunker down.
We did. We had a tiny home built, actually.
Honestly,
we had went and purchased this little shed thing, and we built a little home out of it.
Because we are who we are, I think we could have made whatever work.
Oh, we could have. But also, I mean, our kids were getting to the point where they needed to go to school and stuff, and
And honestly,
I don't know if we were going to homeschool
when I was
or...
given an opportunity to work at the factory that I was working at, they said, yeah, come on down. You can do seasonal. That's fine. I told my job up there that I could.
Yeah, because... Yeah, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. No, I was just going to say our plan was we were going to go south for the winter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then when the spring came, we were going to move up north. But long story short, we both found
positions down here. Yeah.
solid employment,
Uncle
and we changed
I'm
things.
scared for you, so would you please come stay with us for a little bit, or stay with me for a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, we had it all set up.
Okay.
We had heaters and
No, we
all
did.
kinds
We
of
had
shit.
a really cool shack.
Yep.
I actually thought it was really neat. I had the best time of my life.
Oh, I had a great time up there.
I had never been so free, and I strongly
Except for when we first moved up there, the bugs were ridiculous.
Well, it was a completely raw patch of forest.
We had to. I bought 2 chainsaw. Like,
He fell a bunch of trees. We stayed in a tent for most of our time up there as we were digging out rocks. I mean, almost boulders. They
Trying to build a
weren't
foundation.
pebbles. They were rocks.
yeah, we created a rock pile by hand. We did not have a
There's
skiddy or
no
anything
skid
like that.
steers, no anything.
Huh?
It was just our
Hell
little
yeah.
pretty breaky backs.
We did it though.
I woke up at 3
Pick-
o'clock in the morning. I drove, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Drove an hour, got ready, then drove an hour to work
Drove an hour to work.
to Wisconsin
Yep. Next state
from
over.
Duluth, an hour outside of Duluth. Drove into Duluth, crossed the bridges, and went over there to Superior?
Yeah.
Superior, Wisconsin there, yeah.
Got to, what was it, 5 o'clock in the morning? Worked
Something
all
like
day,
that.
got as much overtime as I possibly could to help move along the situation while Justin fell a bunch of trees and
Tried to
moved
build it up.
rock and-
Yeah.
No, it was fantastic. So yes, we could survive in the woods.
So, but I think the question, though, is more of like, if you were Bear Grylls style dropped off in the middle of the woods, could you survive?
Yes.
Okay, so what do we get a backpack?
Okay, this is the thing.
Because, like, if I wander out into the woods right now
That's
with
the
just
thing.
what I have on,
Right.
I could survive for...
I think of
I think I could... Yeah, I'm not going to lie, man. I have been through,
the Boy Scouts.
the Boy Scouts. And I think that I could do it.
I think of the book The Hatchet,
Yeah.
where like he just has a hatchet and that's all he needs to survive. And truly, if I got a hatchet...
Well, yeah, you would need a knife at the very least. I
If
mean,
I
you're going to
had a
need to
hatchet,
cut things to
I-
design stuff
Yeah,
at some
no.
point.
I feel like I could do it. I feel like it'd be cool. I feel like
God damn, my nose fucking...
I feel
yeah.
like I'd really like to like build a hut. I want to dig and build a hut, and I've seen so many of those survival videos, just cool things.
So you want to be one of those people? I did at one point. Like, I really wanted to go out and test my skills.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized, like, nah, I'm okay. Like, I like, I guess, glamping or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
love
Like,
glamping.
you know, taking the trail house out and
Trailer.
the trailer, and camping up in it and stuff like that. Like, that's the camper. That's where it's at, man.
I love roughing it though. Like, I do. Like,
But that's the thing. I spent my whole like childhood like I am a camping sumbitch, a camping son of a bitch. And in fact, when I met my wife, and we were in Colorado, and we wanted to go camping, I'm like, well, let's get some gear and we'll just go out
and we did.
to BFE in the forest and camp. And she's like, what are you fucking talking about? She's
Because
like,
they don't really do that in a majority of Minnesota. They do it
no,
more
they've
now.
they've opened it up a bit. It's called dispersed camping.
Yes.
But in Colorado,
That's
you
not
can
legal.
just wander out into
National forest.
a national forest and be like, I'm going to camp right here. And as long as you pack in, pack out, you're good.
Well, and there's a lot more national forests down in Colorado, or a lot
Well-
more area, a lot more national forest area
I suppose so.
down there. But we would, and it was a fantastic time. We just wanted to get away. We would find a national forest. drive well into the night sometimes. And we got so good at camping that, like, I remember one time we pulled up, we decided to go up to northern Minnesota, and we dick around, man. We're not people that are great with schedules. We are farters. We'll just trawl a fucking log. Like, if something looks cool, we'll go that way. We're very squirrely, very...
Well, like, I saw a bumper sticker the other day that said probably late to something, and I'm like, that's me.
Well, okay.
All day long.
So, but do you remember this? When we went way up north for my birthday past, what is that silly town that my cousin lives in? Just way up north.
Oh, yeah, no. Bemidji, yeah. And we went up there, and we got in at, like, it wasn't like that. It was like 9, 10 o'clock at night. It was late.
10:30.
Yeah.
And we had 2 little kids.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what? 3, 4?
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that.
3, 4, 4, 5, something like that.
4, 5, like 4, 4, 5. And it was 9, 10:30. And we were pitch black. We undid everything. We totally got our tent up. Kids were completely asleep. We didn't shine, and we weren't dicks, and we didn't make barely any noise. We got everything set up in, like, 20 minutes?
Well, something like that, yeah. No, we are campers, man. Like, don't get it twisted. If there's anything that you and I are good at, is camping. Man. And that's what I'm saying. I think if I got dropped in a forest, like, even... a knife would be essential. Like, you'd want a blade of some sort, because that's going to allow you to modify things, modify your environment. Without that, like, it's really hard to modify your environment.
Yeah. No, 100%. Yeah, but no, we had people coming up to us like, you have a dog and 2 kids, and you set up that fast in the middle of the night? Like, how?
Yeah.
We legitimately had people coming up to us like, bravo. You weren't dicks about it either. Like, we're
but like, even when I moved here, like, I would talk to people I worked with about camping. I'd be like, oh yeah, I got a backpack and rolls and stuff, and they're like, yo, that's crazy. Like, that's not how we do it here. Like, I've done that like once, and I'm like, man, that's how I camped. Like, most of my life was tent, roll. Like, even the concept of a cot or an air mattress did not exist to me till I was an adult. Like, I rolled that fucking hard ass floor. If I was lucky, my parents or relatives would bring some cushions from the couches along and throw them on the ground for us.
You know what my dad used to do for me?
What?
It was always the worst. He would get me a pool floaty.
Yeah.
And it was always flat in the morning. It did not matter.
But something that would give you some air or something to get your ass off the ground. But even then, I can remember plenty of night of sleeping bag to tent floor and 100%. Just sleeping on the ground, whatever it was, and hoping that there was not some weird rock or stick that was going to jab me or something like that. Fuck the tent. I didn't care. Put a hole in it. But me, like,
honestly, I've always had this dream of sleeping under the stars. Like, no tent, no nothing. But there's another part of me that's like, yeah, fucking right. Because no way am I getting bit up by bugs. There's no reality out there that you're not getting bit by bugs.
So
or
I've
have the potential of some predator coming to snatch your ass up. I don't get that. I don't get how people can do it.
Desert.
Wish I could.
I would do a desert camp.
Scorpio? Or
like scorpions? I hear what you're saying. But they're not, like, in the desert. I don't think it's as bad as you think.
Coyotes?
What kind of cartoons you been fucking watching, man? Like, it's not, I don't think it's, like, that's like saying, like, oh, if I go camping in Colorado, I'm going to get eaten by a cougar. Like, no.
Lion? How many times have we gone hiking and we found the remains of some animal, like, still fresh?
Oh, yeah, no, but that's still, there's a whole different, mountain lions, I don't want to say are like sharks where, you know, they're not big into humans. Like, don't get it twisted. A mountain lion, if it sees you, like, get prepared.
Most wild animals aren't into humans.
But a mountain lion will eat your, not necessarily, but they'll attack you.
I'm saying.
Like, flat out attack you. Like, but I don't know. I read an interesting statistic when I was in Colorado.
Oh,
this guy had brought in these books, and like he did a whole bunch of research on it. He had all these books and stuff, and it had basically said that if you had gone hiking at least if you had hiked at least 6 times anywhere in Colorado's Rocky Mountain region, I don't think the plains included it, but I think if you were in the Rocky Mountains, if you had gone hiking at least 6 times, statistically, at least one of those times, you had crossed a mountain lion, a bear, or a bobcat.
Guaranteed.
Like, you will have, whether you realized it or not.
Which you probably didn't.
Didn't. Like, you honestly, most of the times when they come by, they choose not to fuck with you. You know, they're off. And I've never come across a bobcat or a cat in the wild, but I have come across a couple different bears here and there. Some bigger and smaller. But yeah, like I was saying, so like if you go hiking, like at least 6 times in Colorado's mountain areas, the Rocky Mountains, you will have likely come across a crazy creature that could have eaten you.
A crazy creature. No, whether they see you or you see them or not, which you probably won't.
Oh, they saw you.
They saw you for sure.
They smelt your ass and they knew you were there and they chose not to eat you.
So when I was living in Manitou Springs on the side of a mountain.
This is crazy.
There were, I had a den of bears living right behind me. And so it was like a mom. I don't know if I ever saw a dad, but there was 2 cubs and a mom for sure. And they'd wander the streets every garbage day. And so I don't know. I know other places over in bear country like have a lot more stringent rules on how you keep your trash and stuff. Like they have lockboxes and stuff. Not there.
No.
Not there. You just prayed and hoped that a lot of people had stuff, but most people didn't.
No.
Because, I mean, it was kind of a shamrackle town. I mean, really, honestly, like, I love...
That's not exactly what I was going to say, but I was going to say there's
small towns.
Anybody that's ever been to Manitou Springs, Colorado, it's a unique mountain town.
Very unique.
Where they're
Weird.
very anti-commercialism, but and very independent. They're very much into you do you, I'll do me, you leave me alone, I'll leave you alone.
Very hippity-dippity.
Very hippity-dippity, I guess.
It was a very cool experience.
And yeah, so I could definitely see where they're like, yeah, man, leave the bears alone.
Let them do what they're going to do. And they did. And that was our garbage every Thursday.
Yeah.
And what was fun, though, is so I lived in this small 1-bedroom house. It was super cool. It was literally on the side of a mountain. I parked my car on a hill like this, or
which
on the
is
side
most
of
of Manitou.
like
Yeah.
Yeah. And
because, like I said, you're literally in the foothills of the Rocky Mountains hills, and
so like there was this porch, and I had to step off when you'd hear the bear come. You'd kind of you could see them come, and you'd visit them. Like, you don't want to get too close, obviously, but I may or may not have taken some selfies with some bears.
You damn sure may have.
And oh my God, it was so cute.
She's got like 2 cubs in a headlock.
Just kidding. No, I don't. No,
this, while Mama Bear's over there just
the babies
grubbing
were
down.
Lost. The babies were lost. And I'm not advocating, do not, because Mama Bear will come and potentially kill you. She did not kill me. But
don't do this, but if you have the opportunity
these 2 babies
to fucking headlock a couple baby
down
bears,
the road,
do it.
Crying, and it almost sounded they were saying, "Ma, Ma, Ma." It was so cute. But there's 2 babies, and I'm like, "Babies, did you lose your mommy?" And they came running towards me, and there was these trees in front of my porch, and they came up and they said hi to me on the trees. they stood up on the trees, and I got some pictures of them, and they're so cute. And I took some selfies with them, and they're so cute. And then Mom Bear came down, and she's like, and then I got a picture with Mama Bear too.
Don't take selfies with the wildlife. Like all these fucking crazy people that go to where is that? Yellowstone.
Oh yeah, screw them people.
And fuck around with the environment and the wildlife. Don't do that.
This felt different.
No, when she showed me those pictures, even back then when we were first just getting to know each other, we weren't even dating, we were just getting to know each other. I was like, you're fucking crazy. I was like, don't take pictures with the wildlife. Like, I remember when we were going up to, and we were looking at up near Estes Park to get married, we gotten out of our car one time, and there's this big ass moose there. Huge. She's like, I'm going to get a picture with that. And I was like, you're not going to get a picture with that.
What do they call that? White girl crazy?
Like, if that thing were to stomp at you, that's it. But like, you've got that dumb animal look, like, maybe you're like a Snow White, like birds land on you, like bears come see you. Don't take pictures with the wildlife.
I have a beautiful picture of a moose. I have a beautiful picture of an elk that we saw down there. Also,
and she's riding it in great glory.
Oh God, when I look good.
You're nuts. Fucking nuts. I'll survive in the woods. Her, I don't know. Maybe she'll get taken in by the wolves.
Are you kidding me? I would survive in the woods. The
bears are like, come on.
Nature would take care of me.
We come over here to the old den and come hang out with us.
I'm saying, I think it could happen.
Bottom line, I think I could survive in the woods.
I truly feel like I have started enough fire in my life and enough random, like, I've trekked, I've hiked in all sorts of climates. I've lived in all sorts of climates and environments. I've camped in all sorts of climates and environments. And
that'd be the thing. You'd want a good flint with you because, especially in the winter, a flint and a knife, and I think I could do it.
That earlier.
Without a flint, and even with a good knife, without flint.
You know what? I think this has actually sparked something in me because I used to carry a flint on me everywhere I went. In my car, when I was a teenager, I'd throw one in my car. I always had a flint on me. I had one on my keychain. And
I'm just saying.
And
not one of them magnesium things that, like, those are fucking the most garbage things I ever seen in my entire life. It doesn't matter
anything to start a fire. You're
gonna die with one of those. Get a flint, get a good flint, something that you can strike it with to make some fucking spark.
No, but yeah, always have something.
Yeah.
I've, like, whether it be a lighter or a flint or matches. I like matches. I like the what is it? The Strike Anywheres. I love
light them off
those.
your teeth.
I've never done that.
I've done it a million times.
That sounds
terrible tasting.
Disgusting.
But I can do it.
I'm sure anybody could because it's Strike Anywhere.
No, it takes a little bit of a skill to it there.
I cannot pop the top of a bottle and have the bottom come out. I've seen it done. It's not a skill I have, but I'm sure that can come in handy.
Kim Carson's bottle of water in the woods. I couldn't fucking pop the bottom out of it. I died. Like the bear ate me.
No, bare minimums, though. I feel like I really could.
Bare minimums.
I got the bare necessities.
The simple bare necessities.
No, I'm
for the longest time, when I first heard that song because I was a child, and I watched it on the Jungle Book, I literally thought he meant like bear, like necessities. I'm like, that's what bears need in life.
I think that's the pun of it.
I guess.
The pun of it.
The pun of it.
The pun of it.
So, but anyways, I will survive in the woods. I think you probably give a good couple days at least.
A good couple days? No. I feel like you put me in a survival mode and I'm a fucking thriller.
Me too.
Like, I'm a thriller. Like, honestly, I feel like it's kind of weird to say this. I feel like I thrive better in a survival type situation.
You know what's funny? I thought about this the other day. Like, what if you hear all these terrible stories, especially maybe everywhere, where a kid disappears into the environment, whether it's a forest, a desert, the mountains, the ocean, whatever. And some survive and some don't. Most don't. Some do. And then, the some that do, just did it a certain way. And I was thinking, because we have two relatively young children, 9 and 10 years old. And I was like, God, if they were out in the environment here, would they survive? And I thought to myself, they would, in my mind, but for totally different reasons. Like one of them, like the oldest, he's a little more analytical. I think he would be more like you and I, evaluate the environment, realize that he needs to get warm, and do everything he can to do that. The youngest, I think, would survive on sheer fucking ferocity. Like I think he would hunker down, cry for a second, and then all of a sudden, like he would buck the fuck up. And next thing you know, I see this little monster coming out of the forest with a bear skin and a bear tooth that he's got in his hand. Like,
so
I don't know how he fucking did it, but he fucking ripped himself an animal apart and survived. Like, he's like,
okay, I'm just gonna say this. When we were out in the woods for those 6 months,
yeah,
were you not the most stress-free, the most like one with nature, the least anxious?
Yeah, but I always worried about the kids, but they really did okay.
They thrived.
They really
they got muddy, they got dirty, they threw rocks, they played with sticks, they had a blast.
One dropped the other one off the back of the pickup. Like, it was a whole thing.
Blast.
And
I had a blast. And honestly, I feel like I really truly think there is something in not having so much.
Oh, absolutely.
I do. I think it makes you a better person mentally. Like,
so I'm very careful to say that it makes you better, because I think there are great people that have achieved magnanimous things.
But it's so much easier.
But there's a humbleness to it, I think, is for me what it is. That it's so humbling.
Makes you feel better, not a better person, but it makes you feel better.
You really appreciate the small things. You really appreciate, what you have going on around you and stuff like that. Like I've always said, if we didn't have kids, you and I'd be in a van down by the river.
100%.
100%.
100%. And I would
obsessed
with that.
Everything I do, and not everything I do is for the kids, but the only reason I have what I have to this level is because I have kids and I want to
honestly
give them the best opportunity and experience I can. But when those fuckers are out, dude, I'm gonna van down by the river.
Probably traveling or doing something wild.
Saving our money up for travel while literally we're living is like, I am down for that.
Same. I'll live off of bread and pasta.
We're going to be in the forest.
I'm cool with it.
Yep.
I'm totally cool with it. I'll shoot a bunny.
I'll shoot a bunny
and I'll forage for mushrooms. It's cool. It's totally fine. And I think we would enjoy ourselves thoroughly.
Yeah.
And I think that's the difference too. To survive in the woods, I think you have to have an appreciation for the woods, a respect for the forest and the things that are around you. Have a respect for your situation and how wily as the Mother Nature is, because she's a bitch. She's
Absolutely.
a beautiful, wonderful, savage warrior that will destroy you, but also nourish you.
Well, yeah, I mean, anywhere, whether it's the ocean, the desert, there's advantages and disadvantages to being in all those areas. And I think if you learn the respect for them and understand, your chances of survival are much better.
Yeah.
But,
Being
Again,
aware of your surroundings.
yeah. So I don't know what that brought to the table necessarily, but yeah, I think I could survive in the woods. I think you could too. I think our kids would stand a solid chance. They've been there. They understand the idea of it. But you know, hopefully bangity bang bang bang.
Sorry.
We'll see. Society's going crazy. Maybe we'll all be out there surviving in the woods soon.
Give me some pitchforks.
Right. Well,
That's me. Have fun. Sorry.
wow.
It was wild. It was
And
a
it
wild
works.
ride.
And it works. All
Said
right.
to slap it.
Anyways, we appreciate y'all hanging out with us.
Oh, I had fun. It was a
Could you survive in the woods?
I don't know.
Let us know. Hit the comments, hit the sections.
Hit the subscribes, hit the like.
The little bell thing.
Put a comment.
Thumbs up. Hell, give us a thumbs down. Interactions rock. I don't care what you say. Come tell us we suck.
Don't tell us we suck. Well, unless you really think we do, I guess. Because the truth should not scare us.
No. I appreciate
It's
all the
opinional
criticism,
truth.
everything that's out there. No, I love it. We have fun doing this. If you guys have fun listening to us, like I said, hit that like, that subscribe. Show us a little love. Throw a comment out there.
Like you.
Give us an idea for the TBD. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I want to start getting like some stuff in from the people that
are subscribing and tuning in. I'd love to hear some.
Maybe I'll just throw something on Facebook on some random topic, and then we'll talk about it.
I'd like that.
Like I brought up, like, are you a soda or a pop kind of person?
My little soda pop.
My little soda. For another episode. Tune in. Justin and McKinzie. Thanks, y'all. Have a good one.
Thanks for coming by. Bye. Miss you.